Here we go, big boy. We're back again. This is episode 25, quarter of a century, Tone. A bit like you in 1888. How you feeling, mate?
Mate, all ready to have another crack. Another crack of the whip. Either we'll get cracked or we'll crack somebody this week or something. And, try to start up the money machine again, mate. We need to, don't we?
Holy shit, we've gone 3 weeks in a row without a profit. Pretty disappointing. We're all a bit flat over here because it's fucking freezing cold. And it's been like the tips for the last 3 weeks.
Colder than an Eskimo's ball bag. Colder than a well digger's ass.
And talking about cold tips, even Marto, professional from Punt Kings, gave us a couple of little tasters last week, and he couldn't get the chocolates for us either. So we even doubled outside the box last week and got fucked.
Yes, we did. We're certainly everything had been well and truly sprayed with poison last week.
But don't worry, Tony, we're back. Marto's back with a little multi madness.
Oh, is he?
The big man.
He's got one for us.
Yeah. Tony, I found something. What did we miss? I saw this yesterday and I thought of you.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you see that, Tony? Can you see the little...
Yes.
Little box set. Good. That's good. Can you see it now, Tony? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Tony, this was in South Africa overnight. I found it quite interesting because I wish a couple of our jocks would take out a whip and start hitting each other.
Were they black riders? Jocks?
You can see here, old mate here in the yellow cap, Yenny, one of my favourite jocks in South Africa, onto Pierre Stradum, one of the French internationals there, trying to have a bit of a go. Anyway, old Yenny starts laying out, and old mate, the French guy, took a bit of umbrance to it and starts leaning back and hitting him over the head. Yenny's horse wins in the yellow, but it was reversed on split decision. But I found it quite funny. He's leaning right out. He's got the elbow going.
Look at that.
Have a look at him. And then he starts smacking him with the whip toe. Look, he starts hitting him.
There we go.
Right?
That's it. Beautiful.
That's a bit like Barney's love life at the moment. Look at that. He's just whacking away. Look. Have a look at this one. The guy on the strap, that just gives him one.
Oh, there we go.
Bang, bang, bang.
Beautiful. Look at that. That's the way. That's what you call being competitive, isn't it?
That's right. And, it's quite funny because in Victoria at the moment, they're going to have some whip-restricted races, which to me is a fucking complete joke and, just says a little bit about society nowadays, how much snowflakes we are. That's probably a racist thing to say as well. But, I don't know if you've ever been around a 700-kilogram fucking animal and if they don't want to run straight or they don't want to do anything, if you don't have something to keep them under control, you're in a lot of fucking trouble. So, even if the jock has to carry it, I don't know why they're not allowed to hit it. The whips these days, they're like a padded fucking fun bag, mate. Like I remember back in the day, you used to see the whelps on the fucking horses' asses because they had
you used to hear the sound like, wow.
But anyway, I thought that was quite interesting, quite funny. Mate, very exciting news. 2 of our most loyal and powerful subscribers are actually together.
Are they?
Yeah, they're up in Cairns, mate. They're up in Cairns. So you used to live in Cairns too until you were run out of the city.
That's right. So I was ejected.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Deported. I'm not sure which one it was, but something like that. Yeah.
I'll let you know who it is. Have a look at this. Have a look at this, big man. Oh, we got a bit. Oh, Jamie. What's Jamie up to?
Oh, not talking to Jamie.
You're not talking to Jamie?
No, she can piss off. She's turned rogue. No, not happy with her at all. Dodgy.
I tell you what, I've got a new splitty a little split bum that I really enjoy, and her name's Carleen Heffel. She's I was on Kyra Yule, but she can fuck off. Now I'm on Carleen Heffel, a 3-kilogram apprentice in the West Tone. I tell you what,
that's good.
She looks like me, basically. She's not a Jamie Carr to look at, but God, she can get horses to run home for her. They just swoop home, big boy.
Well, that's what you want.
Any old price. She's on one tomorrow, Tony. I think it's about race 6 in Ascot. Agent J. Get on, Agent J. 10 to 1. Bang.
Whoa, load up, Barty.
Load up, Barty. You fucking prick. Anyway, Jamie, what's the problem with Jamie, Tone? Tell us.
Well, she's, you know, she'll ride a winner.
Well, she's rode 50 already.
Yeah, she'll ride a bloody winner, and then
Tony, she's
you know what I've picked is favourite, one of the biggest tips in the fucking country, and she rides it like a busted ass and gets knocked off. Then comes out 2 races later and rides another winner. She can go and shove her head up a dead bear's bum. I've had a fucking enough this week. No more Jamie. That's
no more
it.
Jamie.
Nah,
Tony,
I'm done.
don't tell me the Titanium tip's not a Jamie Carr horse.
That's not.
Fuck. Does it start with S?
Well, you have to wait and see when we get to that section.
I'm fucking just praying to the gods it starts with a fucking S. Anyway, Jamie's she's rode 50 already, I think. She's the first one to 50.
Yeah.
And
she's turned road.
The one tone, they don't win. Put a line through them.
That's it.
Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at Jace. Here he is. Get stuffed.
There he is.
Fucking Amish Muppet. Have a look at him. There's our big, powerful subscriber, the big man, the Chad. Used to play for
Yellow and black. Go, Chatty. Yeah, that's it. Hear the roar. That's it.
He used to play.
Dusty.
He used to play for the Super. Fuck, Dusty. He used to play for the Super Cats, he did.
Did he?
And then you got this weird-looking motherfucker next to him. And then there's Mel. There's Chad's new wife in the cupboard. That's where Jace puts his little victims. How good's that? But as always, Tone, Barney needs a new pair of shoes.
I'll tell you what, he needs a new shirt after seeing that one on the Book of Face. My God, Christ. He wouldn't get lost in a fog.
You're having a crack at his fashion sense. Jeez, mate. Like, this is...
Christ.
This is Cairns 101 here, mate. This is Cairns 101.
Going out to bloody Cairns racetrack, I tell you what, they'll see him coming a mile off before he gets through the front gates. Here comes Barney, you know. Beautiful. It's all right, Barney. You're in the tropics. You're allowed to wear shirts like that.
Oh, right, mate. You know, I can't. They tried to call me last night, Tone, and I couldn't pick up. You know, they wanted to, video and talk and, 2 of my best mates, but they're too happy. What are we sitting over here? What is it about minus fucking whatever? And it's a nice sunny day today, but it's, it's colder than a horse heart.
Yep. Colder than a witch's tit.
Colder than a mother-in-law's kiss.
Yep.
Colder
than a well-digger's ass. We've got them all there. We've covered all. Now, we'd probably have to do a translation for old Whiny.
Oh, yeah. The greatest English teacher in the world. Old wine stealer. He struggles a bit with a few proverbs and idioms, doesn't he, the big man? But
he does.
He comes from the country that invented the language, but he doesn't really know how to speak it. He is mental. He's mental. Anyway, enough about wine stealer. Enough about Barney. He can just go get fucked. But Chad, I miss Chad, and I just pray to the God, pray to the gods that Mel gets out of the cupboard. That's all I worry about is Mel getting out of that broom cupboard where Jace likes to lay down a bit of magic. You never know. Okay, here we go, Tone. Let's have a look at last week's results. How did we go?
Put a line through it.
Put a line through it, you say.
Good stuff.
There we go. Okay, episode 24. Bad habits die hard, big boy. Tone's Titanium tip. Fucked.
Exactly. Ran like a busted ass.
I know you're a professional, and I know the horse. You would remember the horse last week. I'm sure you remember the name of it.
I can't.
God, it was Jamie Carr. Got a mechanic, you muppet. I knew you wouldn't know. You knew you'd fucking forget.
No, I'm done with Jamie Carr. She can,
Mate,
that's it.
That was the biggest tip.
Rat shit.
biggest tip going around Australia, I reckon. And I don't know how she fucked that up. But anyway, Pez's push absolutely fucked. And if you can think I can remember what it was, I don't either, mate. So don't worry about that. Sydney quaddie, we got a couple of legs, but we were fucked. The Melbourne quaddie we put in our Facebook group, and we actually won the quaddie, Tone.
We did.
But unfortunately, mate, if you outlaid your 20, I think it ended up being about $21 to put on for 10%, you lost about $4. It paid about 150, so you got $15 back from your $21. So no good. We're not going to call that a win, but but we lost.
Yeah.
But anyway, mate, let's get into it. Tomorrow we're back at Caulfield, the goat track. We're in trouble already.
Yes, the old Caulfield, not the greatest. The weather's not going to probably help much either. Any moron who goes for the inside running, as they do, they all get, they've all got that disease of being randy for the rails,
There's always got to be that one. The old trotting terms, isn't it? The one out, one back. That's what they all want. The one out, one back. And then, of course, there's nowhere to go when you get to that bend because the Melbourne jocks don't let anyone through.
Every petrol-headed fucking bogan jockey, they go for that position, like you said, Melbourne. It's the dirtiest racing on the planet, like down there.
Exactly. We've got the quaddie. We're at Caulfield. We're going a bit wider this week. $40 gets you 10%, but there's value aplenty. So it could be about. It's basically 6-1 the field each race. So if you do hit the quaddie tomorrow, I'm sure that you're going to make a little bit of a profit. But we've gone a bit wide in the first leg, 1, 2, 3, 5, and number 6. I've thrown in a bit of a non-winner here in Paperboy, but Damien Lane usually finds a way to fuck us in the arse.
Certainly does.
But not tomorrow.
As the old saying, he's like a nigger in the woodpile, always causing trouble. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, we're straight as a die here. We don't mess about, and yeah.
I like a couple here.
Carry on, big boy.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I think I should. I like Elderflower by Lindsay Smith, one of the biggest crooks in horse racing in Australia. I wish I had enough money and I could have a horse with him because if you got Lindsay Smith's mail, because they always win at a price, and I think this one's a bit too short. But anyway, we've thrown it in Elderflower. I really like Campbell Ruella. He rides a lot like his dad. He gets him going under hands and heels, and he doesn't mind using the whip like Dad. So I like him. Hidden Legend for Johnny Sadler. Mickey D in the saddle. Mickey D's a bit of a money jock for Johnny, so pretty happy with that. And, of course, you're thrown in Jamie.
As much as I don't want to, I think this is getting close to a win, this Montenegro man. That's if she doesn't shaft it and go for a rails run or do something spasticated like people do. But, and it's not favourite, so she'll probably have a chance on getting it up,
Yeah.
What do we throw in? The old China Affair, wasn't it? China Affair.
Yeah.
Damien Oliver, he's another one.
Yeah.
That, you never know what's going to happen. This is a really tough race. And we've left out the Bergen.
It's a Friday Moody Valley or a fucking Thursday night Pakenham. It's pretty tough, this one. And we've missed out on Bossy down the bottom on Knowles, which I really think can win. And, of course, Messerschmitt, we black booked it, but look at this fucking atrocious little man in the saddle. We can't back it again. But I think
it's a double put a line through it, isn't it? It's a double.
I think it's running today. I think it's running today in Flemington, to tell you the truth. I think it might be scratched, but we did this yesterday on Thursday, so you never know. Anyway, let's move along. We're taking a bit too long here, mate. 1, 2, 3, 11. Classic Wee Wee. I think the McAvoy horse at nearly 20-1 can give us a really good sight. And I'm really keen on the toppy here. Geordie Childs. I fucking hate Geordie Childs after the surprise baby 2 years ago. 24,000 was going to jump in, Tony. But I like the long arm. It's a fucking good horse. It's gone 1-4, 1-6. So tomorrow, obviously, is going to be a 1. I think you're pretty keen on the 11, the Coin Collector. Who would have thought Jamie Carr again?
Yeah, well, I've put the old hag in on that, but I like the name, not the jockey, because it's been fucking us around. But I'm keen on Tarn's Prince there. Little Will Price is riding all right at the moment. Claims 2 on this.
He's on fire. Jeez, he can rate a horse, can't he? Jesus Christ, he's got his counts right. Not many of them do, but geez, he can really rate a horse. I love Matthew Marnie.
Yep, 550, well in the market. So, yeah, I like the 3, but chucked in the old maid just in case she gets up.
Yeah, he's got some eyebrows, Kamani. He's got some pretty impressive eyebrows if you're into that sort of thing, Tone. A bit better than yours. Anyway, we've gone wide in the third leg again, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. This is a fucking dart race. We've left out the favourite. We've left out old Gentico from McAvoy. We've left out Barbie's Fox. And we've sort of gone down to the bottom here. So let's hope the boss man gets up at 41 skins for us.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Bossy, you know, you never know what you're going to get with Bossy, or well, you always know he's trying his heart out. And these sort of races, he gets up on a roughie every now and again, doesn't he? Like at a reasonable price. He actually rides them like a jockey should.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Seriously, if you could go the field in the third leg, if you've got enough coin, do it, because you could make a case. You can make a case for every horse in this race. So you're going to get value. If you pick the winner in this race, you're going to be getting value. And in the last leg, we've got numbers 1, 3, 7, and 9. One of your Titanian tips comes back here, sound after a little bit of a let up.
Oh, the old sound with the Nazi on it, Lewis German. There we go.
Right.
Gets two off the top. It's a big weight on a wet track. Ooh, I don't know.
The Nazi. Jesus Christ, we're going to be gone off YouTube quicker than looking. So, yeah, you're on. Defibrillate's absolutely on fire. You know, you're going to get that run of the race. It's going to be midfield, and it's going to come storming down the outside. So, yeah, another tough race to finish us off. For myself, pretty keen on the 3, but I'm not that sort of bloke who bets something at even money. But, yeah, you never know. Sound might get up for us. You never know.
Yep, toughy.
Hangman's one of those horses that you back every time and it looks like $1 million and gets beat. And, of course, you're on Jamie again. You know, for someone who's not backing any Jamie Carr horses, I don't think you've left her out of the quaddie.
Well, she's not going to stuff us on the quaddie because we've covered the quaddie. So, you know, that's the thing there. I mean, she has got some sort of half decent rides there. I think there's a bit of a bogeyman in this, like you just said, the Hangman. It's a dog, Jai McNeil in the saddle. You know, it's going to look the winner at some stage. Tomorrow could be the day. But there is an omen bet in here for one of your mates. Oh, there is an omen bet. Call me handsome. Barney's written. Barney, there you are, big boy. Call me handsome.
Peter Delegotis is a bit of a criminal with him and his brothers. So if Bossy's in the saddle, you never know what's going on there. So, yeah. And I tell you what, I don't mind old Huddypaw. Johnny Allen at 100-1.
There we go.
Huddypaw, it's a jumper. But I tell you what, if the rain continues like it is today in Melbourne and she's a dog track, I tell you what, old Huddypaw will be grinding. So,
we're loving it.
Yeah, the old 5. Again, another tough race to finish. Really tough. If we get the quaddie tomorrow, Tone, I think we're going to be making some money for our powerful and loyal subscribers.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's definitely value there tomorrow.
As I promised, as I said before, Marto is a bit embarrassed about last week. He had 3 best bets last week for Punt Kings. He had 3 best bets, Tone. He gave us Barney's Law, which unfortunately was a big tip around Australia, but just went amiss. And the other 2 best bets that he was going to give us won.
There we go. So we can blame Barney.
So basically, he gave us Barney's Law because it wasn't a bad tip. Yeah. And it gave us content to hang shit on Barney, which I'm all for. But unfortunately, Barney has digitally penetrated us again with no fucking lubrication. That's the type of bloke he is. I know you love a finger up your bum, but it has to be well lubricated. And Jace is that type of bloke. He won't put any Vaseline on that finger. He'll just go straight up. That's what he did last week for Barney's Law. Absolutely shocking run. It gave up with 300 to go.
No good.
But the other two tips, he actually showed me which ones. And of course, I was all for Barney's Law because it's great content. But the other two fucking won. Can you believe it?
Of course they would.
Oh,
they would. Poison.
Barney just finds a way to poison us all, you know. We're poisonous enough. We don't need Jace. Anyway, mate, Marto's got something for us. Here we go. Very exciting. Marto from Punt Kings, a professional, Tone, a professional.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
Well, there's a massive rap on this horse from Sydney. It's actually a Victorian horse. Went up to Sydney, absolutely brains him. I think it's a Mar Eustace horse, I think. Enthar at $1.25. Marto wants us to get a bit of value. So he's found something for us at the sunny coast. Mount Popper at Rose Hill. And of course, I think Mount Popper today is into about 3 skins. So please get on your little multi here. Paying a lazy 26.57. So Marto going to Caulfield, Sunny Coast, Rose Hill and Ascot. Something to cheer home. And they're all for the win.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you'd say that the first one's a lay down Misère and the last one you're pretty keen on at Ascot. Just hopefully Mount Popper does the job for us at Rose Hill because Divulge looks like a good thing as well. But thanks for that, Marto from Punt Kings.
Thanks, Marto. Let's hope tomorrow's the day.
Let's hope tomorrow's the day.
Yeah, that's good value. That's not bad value there, 26.5. Yeah, all good.
Titanium tip time. Let's not muck around. Here it is. Tony, talk us through it.
I've moved out of Melbourne. Had enough.
Right.
That's it.
Jamie Carr's riding in Sydney, is she?
Yeah. No.
Riding in Sydney.
We've gone for big boy Bowman. There's no big boy Roy in tomorrow, but Bowman's on Yonkers. And we haven't There you go. Race 8, number 4. This thing will fly first up. It takes off like Barney, you know, when he's finished work, straight down to the local.
Isn't it funny how Huey Bowman rode Winks? And I don't know many people who like Winks, to tell you the truth. I'm a bit of a black caviar man myself, but Huey Bowman, he's a despised jockey, isn't he? Like,
he is.
But he can ride. Like, you got to give him that. So you're on Yonkers at 17 skins, big man.
Yes, we've got the dodgy duo, Chris, what's name, Waller's horse with Bowman. So, you know, but I think first up, each way at the price, this thing goes well fresh. I expect it to run well tomorrow. It was got out of Melbourne. There's none of this Randy Rails bullshit, Tommy tanking and not counting properly like a bunch of petrol heads.
And no Jamie Carr in Sydney, mate.
No Jamie Carr. There's no splitty up there tomorrow. I'm going to stick with big boy Bowman and hope he gets the job done.
Right at the moment up there, old Kathy O'Hara and Rachel King. But you're on Yonkers, race 8, number 4, Yonkers.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Good luck, mate. That's a great price. I like it.
Yes.
Pezza, of course, he's scoured the form guides, the videos, the trials, the tribulations. You know, I've gone through and I found one time, but I'm not. It's a Pezza's push. Race 8, number 6, Black Syra.
Oh, there we go.
But the problem is, it's at Morfordville. It's in Adelaide. And in Adelaide, I reckon, like Marto from Punt Kings is saying, it's a taking turns at the moment. There's a lot of boat racing going on over there, mate. It's a taking turns at the moment. But this horse, it drops out the back. You know,
right.
It's looking for 1,600. Last start, it was in the Bordertown Cup. Fucking, it didn't jump, jumped out the back. screams home for third and just missed by a head. Sophie Logan in the saddle. You're not losing anything there. She's on fire. It is favourite, 370. It's a tough race. She's open. But I think if she gives it half a set and with 1,600 metres, an extra 200 metres, Black Sire is just going to go, see ya.
Yep. Going to be coming home like a 70s muscle car.
That's a
Going to have a big flubber under her. It's just going to be idling, and then put the foot on the power and all over Red Rover. Thanks for coming.
My little boy just came home from school, so when he usually does that, that means we're going to win.
Oh, right.
We haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, the little man, old nugget. So Black Sire, Sophie Logan, we're not going to miss anything. And again, I said, Carleen Heffel, I think it's race 6 in Ascot. I think she's on Agent J. 10 skins, have something a little each way on that. Anyway, I've got one up the rough, Tone. You know how I like it up the rough.
Backdoor Benny, here we go.
And I love Amy and Ashiagi. They've got on telling you, it's second up in Sydney. It's a Melbourne horse. It's one of those horses that gets back, screams home. I tell you what, in the last, if you've got a couple of bucks left after Black Sire and Yonkers, you got a couple of bucks, let's get into it. It's already halved its quote. It's going to come in a little bit more. But I tell you, it's one of those horses, like Black Sire, they're going to drop out. And if they're running on at all, get in the queue, boy. There's some big money to be made.
There's you're not losing anything with Robbie Dole on it because he gets the long shots up every now and again, and he'll have a real crack. He'll have a real crack.
Jocks, he's probably one of my favourite jocks, actually, because he gives every horse a chance. Not like old Handbrake Huey and Diarrhea Damien and Cancerous Craig and all those plebs. So good luck, Robbie Dolan, in the last. I'm telling you, Vic horse, hopefully it's doing the Mystico. It's gone up there. It's second start up there. And just missed a place at a really good price at 50s last week. So I reckon we're might be a chance there, I'm telling you. We're 17 in the 370 tomorrow, Tone. 62.90. It's a nice little double.
Beautiful.
Have you $10 on that, gets you back 600 skins. Very, very happy with that.
We'll take it to the bank.
Don't forget Rose Hill, race 8, number 4, Yonkers.
That's it. Yonkers is the go tomorrow. Is the go.
Huey's riding a Waller horse at 17. Something's amiss. And, of course, Pez has got one, but be wary. Yeah, they are a bit funny at the moment in Adelaide. They're taking in turns a bit. So I'm probably going to go a bit lighter. Usually I'll go a 1 unit. The Pez unit's usually 50 or $100, but I won't be going a bit lighter tomorrow on Black Sire because I just don't.
He's off, Barney. He's off. Barney might have to come down to 30 instead of his normal 300, eh?
Yeah, Barney might have to go down a little bit of a percentage gap because Jace has got more money than all of us.
Yep, he's loaded.
All right, Tone. Thanks for your insight, which is always amazing. Maybe not.
So hopefully tomorrow we will change from that professional lay service that we've been the last few weeks and start up the money-making machine tomorrow.
And I just want to shout out the big Chad and Barney. Have a great week. A couple of 4 or 5 days together. I hope Barney can keep up with the big man because he doesn't mind a run.
Yeah, get in there, enjoy it. Boys up there in the...
and I'll say one more thing, Tone. Tomorrow there's some Cairns races and it's been raining up FNQ. Our Modernism mates have got a new horse starting tomorrow and it's not a bad price on Ladbrokes. It's opened up at about $3.90. So in the first for Mark Dale, it's called Ali's Jab, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say anything because they get a bit worried about the price up there. It's usually it shrinks in Cairns, if you know what I mean, Tone. But take a look tomorrow. It's pretty early. I think it's around 10 or 10:57 or 11 o'clock sort of Aussie time or our time. It might be our time, actually. But Race 1, Ellie's Jab. I think it's the toppy too. I think it's the toppy. But
Yeah.
yeah. Good luck to the Modernism boys. I hope it salutes. First starter. So you never know. It's been going all right. But keep it on the down low. But Tone, I think we've only got 23 subscribers. I think we're pretty safe. We're not going to get the price crunched too much. You know. Unless Barney starts to load up, then we're gone. Or Chad, big Chad. Jesus
Yeah, that's it. Price is gone.
Actually, I should have asked him, are they going to the races tomorrow? That'd be a good day. Cairns race.
It'd be a great day, yeah, wouldn't
it? Yeah. Tony, final thoughts, mate, before we get out of here?
Mate, look, our luck's got to change. It's going to be tough tomorrow. It's probably obviously going to be wet. Yeah. But, yeah, I think we've done our best, haven't we? I think we've covered the country pretty well with some good value there.
Yep.
I've got off bloody what's name, got away from Vic and gone for a little holiday up there to up to Rose Hill, up to the Gardens, and
I thought Jamie Carr was riding in Sydney tomorrow. That's why, But there's only one problem with your tip, and it just doesn't start with S. So.
Right, okay. Well, we've got sound in the body, haven't we?
A powerful law subscribers already know that not to have anything on it if it doesn't start with an S. So
just put a line through it. That's
That's right. And remember, as a backing service, we are pretty good at professional layers. If you've been putting a line through them the last month, you've been going all right.
Well, there is a lay service in the a backing service in the UK at the moment. We won't the name. We call them ABL.
Always
what have they gone?
They've gone 22 zip.
22, or is it 24?
No, it's 24. They've gone 24 zip. So
when was the last time they had a win?
My birthday was January 12th. They threw out a couple, but this backing service, they've thrown out 24 tips and the scratching, of course, Tone. Don't forget the scratching.
Oh, and the scratching, yeah.
And I think the best they've done is 1 second out of 24 tips. They've had a couple of fourths. They've had a couple of fifths and sixths and whatever, but they've had 1 second placer in 24 tips. Ouch.
Ouch.
So back us in. We're not as bad as them, and it costs you nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Black Syra into Yonkers, and if not, let's have a little bit of a play saver on I'm telling you, because tomorrow it's going to run a place for sure. Remember Agent J, Carleen Heffel, one of my new goddesses, one of my new splitties that I'm absolutely in love with over in the West. And of course, have a look at Cairns, race number 1, Ali's Jab. Let's go, the Modernism boys.
For all you people out there who want to be creative, you could put them all into your own dance Yankee or 5-leg multi or whatever, couldn't they? So,
Barney, I'm pretty sure I've got 1 or 2 presents for you at the moment, so I'll give you boys a call tonight. Cheers. Okay, Tone, see you later, mate. You got to go to work.
See you, Barney. See you, Chad. See you, boys.
See you, Barney. See you, Chad. Mel, for God's sakes, get out of the cupboard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no good in there.
No good in there. Don't put a black light in that room, I tell you. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's like Dexter's laboratory in there. All right. Oh, Mel, by the way, don't look inside the air conditioner at Barney's as well. There's a few blood cell plates that you might find as well. So be careful, Mel. Lots of hand alcohol when you're in Jace's, I tell you. All right. See you, mate.
See ya.
Bye.